Hi folks, how you doing? This is Justin with Mach Speed Hobbies. We got another one today. I just had to try this one out. This is a new version of the Losi Nightcrawler from Horizon. This one they're calling the SE for the scale edition. Just had to try this guy out. You know, you got some really great high intensity LEDs and rock lights under it. It's a really good looking tent scale rock crawler. And on these, they've included some more scale accessories like tools and, you know, a full exo cage, and you've also got the gas can there. Like I said, the lighting set's really cool as well. So let's get right into it. We're going to take this box apart here. Okay, so this is how it's in the box. You've got two cardboard retainers that hold your wheels in place. Dispose of them real fast, and then the truck lifts out real easily on its bottom cradle, also made of cardboard. In the cradle is also doubles as a box. You'll find more accessories inside here. Just dump them out. Oh, okay. So we get a set of AA batteries. We also get a scale jack and a front winch that you can put on it as well. Not gonna, and you do have some Allen wrenches to work on it with, a keyed hex wrench to take wheels off and what have you to work on the vehicle with. So you're well outfitted, and then you've got your manual here sealed up. You have all your parts listed in the back as well. The side box here should be our radio control. Being Horizon, of course you're going to see this be a Spectrum. This one is, there's no digs or anything on this, so it is their basic STX2 transmitter system. You'll see that you've got throttle reversing, steering reversing, throttle trim. So this is something that I've seen on all the new Spectrums. It's cool that you do have the ability to scale the throttle back or up if you want to. Steering trim. You've got a throttle rate and a steering rate. Like I said, you can turn the throttle rate down. You can turn the steering rate down if you don't want as much or if you want more. So, and then also a throttle limit. So, all in all, it's a little better improvement over some of the just real basic two channels. It's got a good feel to the radio. All right. Let's move on to the truck here. So the truck is really well built. It's got a nice looking body to it. It is completely exo caged all the way around. It's got a couple of really nice realistic looking guys driving it there. You'll see we've got a spade, a shovel, an axe here, fuel can on the back. You can also add that jack on, and the winch on the front. Of course, that's just a scale look. It's not an actual winch. The lighting is a big deal. I really like the lights on it. You've got a full strip LED on the front, and then you'll see here on the front and the rear. Let's see if I can get a good view on it. Right there you'll see some LED rock lights on the front, and you also have them on the rear too. So you have illumination for your lights and illumination, you know, for your driving at night. You've got a standard size Spectrum servo. This is a metal gear. It's got the aluminum case on it as well. You've got aluminum bodied shocks with adjustable shock or spring tensioners. You've got a little Allen wrench there that you can loosen up, and you can move these up and down and adjust them as needed. 4-link suspension. It has high articulation. One of the cool things that I like is you have a solid steel axle here. You've got CV axles in the front and rear. You've got a really heavy duty differential. Well, I call it a differential, but it's actually a it's locked. This thing is full-time locked four-wheel drive. There is actually no left to right differential on this. They are in locked configuration all the time. The one thing that's really cool about this truck is it has incredible articulation for something just straight out of the box. Let's see if we can get a view of that. I mean, it's not 90 degrees, but I mean, it's full-on competition style articulation, front or rear. Has the ability to go about, I'd say about 2 tires high. So the thing is, and it stays very well planted. It does not feel, I mean, you have to get it to almost 90 degrees on the rear axle before it feels like it's going to roll. So that is really admirable there. I really like that. Side to side, same thing. I mean, it's got a very low center of gravity. You can tell you can get this thing way past 45 degrees and it's still going to stay. Now, you got body clips on the side here. Pull them out. And then you should be able to push the body out. You have to bow the exo cage out over those pins. It will come. All right. So then the whole body comes off. You do have a plug right here that you can unplug from the receiver, but you've got plenty of slack to lay the body to the side there to where you can access your battery tray. Now, you've got plenty of room for a larger battery pack. I think this would actually go all the way to probably a 5,000 milliamp if you wanted to. They recommend a 3200 at the high side. I mean, honestly, if you wanted to keep it light, I don't see why you wouldn't just put a 2200 in there. I would probably say the 2200 would be my pick. 2 cells all you need to run. I wouldn't try a 3-cell. The 3-cell is probably going to be too much voltage for it to handle. Don't want you frying things. So, and the speed control is mounted down low too, so it's easy to get to if you have to change settings for LiPo or nickel metal hydride. It can run both. You can also change your braking settings from crawl to regular forward and brake. But yeah, 2200 fits right in there. We're going to plug her up here so that we can see the lighting set. I believe the plug has snuck down underneath here. Alright, I'm going to go throw some AA batteries in the transmitter. Alright, so here we are. We plugged it all in. The body's on. Got the transmitter rolling. Let's switch her on. It's right behind the ESC here. Everything turns on. Now, one thing I didn't notice earlier until I had the body off is you actually have 2 light bars. You've got another light bar underneath the body shining directly ahead and down onto the ground. Along with your rock lights, which are illuminating the wheels and tires, front and rear. And look at that. There's yet another light bar back here. They got so many light bars on this thing, they start to hide from you. You know, not to mention the light bar on the very top. So, I mean, this thing is going to really light up the night. I mean, it's really, really bright, guys. You know, not only is this thing built to perform, but it's built to have fun in any condition, whether it be rain, snow, sun, or night. Doesn't matter. This thing's going to do it. I'm really, really liking this truck. Can't wait to have some fun with it. We've got these available here right now at Mach Speed Hobbies in Dixon. And guys, we love doing these videos for you. So help us out. Give us a like and a subscribe, and don't forget to hit the little bell for notifications, and you'll get notifications for when we put out new videos. Thanks again, folks. Have a great weekend.